Hello, folks. This is a Black Grizzle. Today is One Piece chapter 803. Now, I'm gonna lie, this came a day earlier than expected. It came out of nowhere like teenage pregnancy. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and get right to it. The name of the chapter for shit, I should probably turn this off. I'll be right back. Come on. Alright. Alright. The name of the chapter is called One Piece chapter 803, Climbing the Elephant. On the cover page we have Frankie, a race between a shark and boat made by Frankie and designed by Usopp. He's riding a Viking. Frankie is riding a boat that's called Viking Hercules, which is named after the guy who was training Usopp at the island full of wonderful foods. Alright. Alright, so somebody yells out, "Ooh!" which is Bartholomew. They reach their family. They reach the island zoo, which is like this big ass elephant. And Zoro tells Bartholomew to say, "Shut up." And then Bartholomew says, "So this is the grand ship that carries the Golly Straw Hat crew." And there it is. We've seen Sunny for the first time since chapter 31, like a full on view of it. And Bartholomew said, "The thousand Sunny Senpai was, oh, what grace, such grace." And Usopp said, "Don't worship it like that." And Robin said, "This is good news. At least we know that they made it here." And Frankie says, "Looks like they managed to a very big mom. No obvious scratches or anything either." And Luffy's yelling out, "Hey, Sanji, Nami, Chopper, Brook, Momo, and that gassy guy, which is Caesar." Caesar is with Sanji as for keeping guard. And then Luffy says, "There's no one on board." And Law said, "So they gotten off." And Usopp says, "Alright, you guys go on and have fun without me then." And then Zoro says, "You're coming with us, you know." It's probably because they just got out of Dressrosa, so maybe he wants to stay here for a while. And then Bartolomeo says, "Senpai, are you sure you have everything with you?" And somebody else says, "Actually, I dream of the day I get to go on an adventure with Star Hat crew and see them in action with our eyes, but I don't want to get in the way of your holy pilgrimage." And Bartolomeo says, "And our content meter has gone off the rock anyway, so he yells out, so let's meet again soon." And Bartolomeo yells out, "We solemnly not to bring shame to the Straw Hat crew, and as your subordinates swear to try our best to become a lot stronger, so that when the time comes, if you ever need our help, I'll make sure to come for the remaining 4 signatures. It's been the greatest honor fighting with you." And Bartolomeo yells out, no, Gambia yells out, "Completely ignored." And I think yells out, "Wait, is that a worm?" And I think Robin said it's probably a snake. And Frankie said, "It's got legs though, so wouldn't that make it a lizard?" And then Bartolomeo says, "I'm still pretty happy." And Kanjuro yells out, "Appear." And it turns out that Kanjuro was drawing something, but he was really bad at it. Kanjuro yells out, "Rising Dragon!" And someone yells out, "Dragon?" And that dragon's roaring, and somebody yells out, "I kind of feel bad for that sad looking thing." Because it's like a horrible drawer. And Kimo says, "Hey, an eye for an eye," as they say. And Robin's thinking to herself, "It's cute." And Kanjuro yells out, "Okay, get on that dragon." And apparently the dragon's sticking itself towards the elephant's legs. So it turns out it can't really fly, but it doesn't have any wings to begin with. So Usopp yells out, "Wait, so it doesn't fly?" And then Luffy yells out, "Ha ha ha, alright, let's go." And then Luffy yells out, "Okay, see ya, Romeo, thanks for sending us off." And Bartholomew says, "Hey, did he just call my name?" And Shipman yells out, "How nice, boss." And then Bartholomew yells out, no, thank you too. Please be careful and come back safe. And Gabi yells out, how great, boss. And Luffy yells out, you too, see you guys soon. And the narrator says, so the crew heads to the top of the mystical island zoo. So now they're going to get on the elephant. And in the same place, the Sunny Go is still on the same spot. And the dragon's currently climbing on it. And now, that's the end of this scene. Now we go back towards a different island called the Grand Line Vertigo, which is the Revolutionary Army main base. And then somebody yells out, "Dragon style units around the world are emerging victorious." And I think there's a flame sticking out that place, so we know that Sabo made it safe. I think. And shit. And Dragon looks somewhat differently. He has longer hair, and then Dragon says that just says a lot about the Don Quizu family's fall, and a lot about a number of countries were involved with the illegal sales of weapons. The tides have changed, and Dragon said, "But tell them to not let it get to their heads. The world government won't sit by and do nothing." And then he says, the Cyber Pole have been growing in strength in recent years. We must be very careful because CP0 is like the strongest Cyber Pole. But it turns out from the last chapters, 2 chapters ago, it was Rob Lucci, Spandam, and Hattori that were on CP0. So the other 2 members that were on Dressrosa could be Kaku and somebody else. But I really doubt that CP9 would be. I really doubt that CP0 would be the strongest form of CP9 because we're just dealing with the same people in general. So this is the Revolution Army Commander-in-Chief. And Koala yells out, "Dragon, son, the weapons we took from Dressrosa seem to contain some sort of rare steel." That's what Koala says because she just got back. And then Dragon asks, "Steel?" And she asks, "Have you heard of wine steel?" And Dragon has longer hair than Luffy. He looks pretty badass. And then Koala said that, well, the number of countries that have are fairly limited, but we could even find actually. God damn it! Who knows? We could even find who's actually behind all of this. And then Koala says, "That's good news. We managed to get back our men who were lost in Dressrosa as well." No, Dragon says, "That's good news. We managed to get back our men who were lost in Dressrosa as well. It's pretty good work you're doing there." And then Koala yells at, "Hey, of course not. Sabo-kun and Luffy-kun were there too." And Dragon asks, "Is Robin doing fine?" And then I think somebody says the rumor about her being captured Sabo is completely fake then. And I think Koala says, of course, Robin sounds still alive and well, but are you curious about how Luffy Kun's doing? And Dragon says, I had enough with him. And then Koala says, so you heard from Sabo Kun then. So probably Sabo told Dragon about what happened. And the Dragon says, "Oh, anyway, Koala?" And she says, "Yes." Dragon says, "We need his help." And we get a shot of Sabo using his flame powers. Like, I think he's still getting used to it. And then Dragon says, "Get the leaders of the entire Revolution Army together." And Koala says, "Yes, huh? We're gathering those weird people again?" So now we may get Dragon may has his own weird people as well, because Luffy has a monster Chopper. He has like a half cyborg human being like Frankie. He has a pessimist like Usopp, so it'd be interesting to see what kind of characters will come on towards Dragon's army. One of those will include a tranny and somebody else. Oh my god! Now we go. And now we go back towards. We go into the Yeah, god damn it all. The scene changes into the seas of a new world, and now we get Now we're able to see the four ships of Blackbeard. He has two ships that are running on logs, and then the Dendu Mushi is ringing as Puru, and then there's a Gacha, and the person introduced himself says this is Lafferty. So, and now. And now, he answers the phone and says, "Is that you, Burgess? We went all the way to Dressrosa to get you, but you weren't there. What the hell?" So, Burgess managed to recover from Sabo's taking Sabo's head on heat fist, because in the last panel he was burning off in flames and shit. And then Burgess says, "Yeah, sorry." And then Shirley says, that bastard's still alive, eh? What the hell? And you guys want to know something? Shirley is now as Second Fleet Captain Shirley of the Rain. So if the Blackbeard pirates fight against Luffy, then it will probably be Sabo against Jesus Burgess and Zoro against Shirley. He has he's polishing his sword while Lafayette is talking towards Jesus Burgess. Like a badass number of people right here. He's somewhat changed, I believe, but he looks alright. And and then Jesus Burgess says, "I couldn't contact you because I was unconscious the whole time." And then Lafferty asks, "So where exactly are you? Your location?" And then Burgess says, everything's white around me, an island of white." And then Burgess says, I hit himself in a bilge or some shit. He looks goofy as hell. The snail. He says, I hit myself in the bilge or some shit. So I guess you can say that CP0 captured Jesus Burgess. Now, Lafferty is titled as the 5th Fleet Captain as Demon Sheriff Lafferty. So if I had to guess who would be the 3rd and 4th, it would probably be Vasco Shot as 3rd and 4th Olivalo Pizarro. And then Burgess said, "Please tell Captain T that he'll be able to obtain a large number of weapons if he were to attack this place." And then Lafayette says, "It's Admiral Teach. How many times must I tell you this?" And then Burgess says, "Make sure to bring Doc Q with you as well. I'm barely hanging on with all these injuries." We still get shot of him being burnt as hell. Like he still have injuries from being attacked by Sabo. And then Shirley yells out, "Enough with all that. Where the hell are you?" And then Burgess. And shit. The plot thickens. Burgess says, "I don't know what the place is called, and no one knows where this is." He says, "Just follow my favorite card here." And because he yells out because Dragon and that detestable Sabo are here as well. He yells out, "I found it in the Revolutionary Army's base." He yells out, "Wee ha ha ha." And this surprised Shiryu and Lafayette as well. Which is kind of neato. Like the plot thickens. So I think that ends there. Now, we go back. Now we change the scene onto the New World. On the Kalibali Island, Buggy Street. And then someone yells out, "Chairman Buggy." And Buggy yells out, "Yeah, haha, what is it?" And he yells out, the Denden Mushi have been making nonstop with these dispatch requests. He yells out, now that the weapons from Doflamingo are no more, the need for dispatch powers are falling in. The market is now ours. And a bunch of people are yelling out. And he yells out, "Yeah, I see. Men, it's time we prepare ourselves." Bucky said this. And he also said, "Go out there, go wild and bring back some gold." Now, this is the title of Pirate Dispatch Company, Buggy's Delivery. So he probably manages some sort of manages some sort of pirate agency. I can't tell. And then he looks differently. Like he looks a little bit scary. Like as usual, clowns are when you're little. He yells out, your activities outdoor would be improved by me, the great Buggy Sama of the Shichibukai. Yeah. So he has a title called Chairman of Buggy's Delivery Shichibukai Pirate Buggy, the Genius Jester. And the chance of Buggy. And then somebody yells out, Chairman Buggy, we got a message from my S-class soldier, Harold Druden. And Buggy says, He says he's squinting. And he also somebody yells out, "Oh well, there's still 4 more." So him leaving is not a big of a deal. But the same person yells out, "All 5 of them, sir." And he hears a what? So I see Mr. 3, I see Alvida, I see that Tiger, I see the Orange Man guy who Zoro fought for the first time. And then Buggy yells out, "He's our golden egg laying duck. Why would we do something like this now?" And then Buggy yells out, "Why?" And I think Hachi yells out, "No, I think somebody yells out, I don't think you want to know, sir." And Buggy said, "Tell me." So he'll probably figure out that Luffy has Hash Ruden under his command. Now we go back towards Zoo. Like the title said, we're now at Zoo. He said, it says that on the back of the gigantic elephant who rises high into the clouds, it is said that the island is actually thriving. And Usopp yells out, "I'm so tired," and he yells out, "It's so high. This is so scary." And Luffy yells out, "Don't say that. He's working really hard too, you know." And Robin yells out, Robin thinks to herself, "So cute." The title is Luffy and his gang are currently on something and I'm climbing the left hind leg of the elephant. And then Luffy yells out, "I don't see the top yet though." He wonders how Sanji and the rest got up there, and Usopp asks, "Are they really up there?" And somebody yells out, "Oh yeah, why do you guys want to go to Zoo? Kimon, Kanji, and Law." Oh yeah, that's what Luffy asked them as well. And then Kimon says, "That's right. We feel that we're out to tell you everything now that you're our benefactor." But Kimon says, "But please let us read there first." That's dumb shit. And as Kanjuro says, "Yes, we that have left the Wano country have made getting to Zero our destination. We need to know if Momo's is fine or not, and we need to find a comrade we lost contact with at sea, Raizu the ninja, and see he was made here safely as well." Damn, there's a ninja, and everyone's getting and everyone's got surprised that he's a ninja. And Kimon says, That's right." And Robin it gets surprised, and Luffy, look up, something's flying toward you. And somebody's flying towards a dragon, and it ends just like that. But hey, that was a really good chapter overall. I can't expect it, but it gives me a good reminder to start keeping an eye out for Wednesday early releases. And don't forget as well, don't forget that other events are happening around Dressrosa as well. So the author is making its rounds towards different places overall. So yeah, that is it. Fuck, I'm almost at 20 minutes.